Hello, my beautiful muses. How are you? I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful, happy day. Happy, healthy day. I am here to talk today about another brand, a brand that I just discovered. A local brand to me, based out of Harrisonburg, Virginia, called withSimplicity. withSimplicity is all natural, clean, green, cruelty-free products. And I'm so sorry that I sound very nasally. I apologize. I'm just now getting over a cold. That's where I've been. I'm so sorry I've been away from you. But I thank you so much for joining me today. So withSimplicity was founded by a lady named Irina. She was born and raised in Russia, and dabbling in clean and healthy green products was a hobby and really kind of solidified with her firstborn. She didn't want to have any toxic chemicals around her newborn baby. So this really started out as a hobby, a passion of hers. And she started dabbling around in the kitchen, playing around with different things. And she actually founded her company withSimplicity in 2015. They do have a brick and mortar store that is located in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and they are online. All the communication I had with them was wonderful. They were very polite. And I got several different sample things to play with. I purchased these samples with my own money. I opted for a package of samples that are mixed skincare and makeup because I kind of wanted to try both. You can do either or if you decide to purchase a sample package. As far as their skincare goes, I received their organic natural toner, cool and refreshing. It is very natural. It is a spray that you can spray into like a cotton ball or a cotton pad and rub on your face after you've washed your face. I mean, it's so natural. The ingredients are actually listed on the back here. I have tried the toner. The toner, there's not really a whole lot to say about toners in general. I do think that this is great as a natural alternative if you use toners. It's not drying on the skin at all. I think this would be great even for acne-prone skin. But I just don't have a lot to say about toners. But I think this is cool and this is a great sample size. They sent me a sample of their frankincense and jasmine face serum. This tiny cute little jar here. It is also very natural. I cannot use this because the smell is very, very herbally. And right now I'm congested a little bit, so it's not quite as potent, but what I can smell is very, very herbally. I'm sure the smell fades once you apply it and, you know, leave it on for a while. It's a face serum, so you're gonna leave it on. Something else I got was their face jelly, which is also frankincense and ylang ylang. They sell samples, by the way, of everything that they make. This is like I said, the face jelly. The texture is just that. It is very jelly, liquidy. I think this is great. I think the scent actually is more for my husband. I think my husband would like the scent a lot more than me. But it's a face jelly. I'm assuming that's a moisturizer. One of the things I have not yet had an opportunity to try that I'm stoked about is their facial steam. If you follow them on Instagram or even on Facebook, they have several different like demos of using their facial steam, which is basically dried herbs, wildflowers, you know, in a jar. And you add so much to hot water, boiling water, and then obviously you let it get down from boiling and you steam your skin. But like, look at the fresh ingredients in that. I mean, that is beautiful. You put about 2 tablespoons in the boiling water, and you lean over with a towel over your head and steam your face no longer than 10 minutes from a comfortable distance. Follow with their micro cleansing or clay mask, toner, and moisturizer. So I cannot wait to give this a shot. This looks awesome. Another thing they make, which no girl, heck, no guy can really go without, is the withSimplicity lip balm, organic and natural. What I like about this is it does not leave that like weird, no taste. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a nasty, dry mouth kind of taste that is not, when you use unflavored lip balms, there's this just weird taste. You get a great texture, but a weird taste. This does not do that. All right, so I think I've covered all of the skincare products that I got. So I am not going to use, I haven't used anything on my face today. Like, this is just fresh, clean face. This is nothing on it. I've not put anything on my face. They do have a primer that they sent me. The pore minimizing sample of their primer. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on my face and give that a try. They sent me a mineral foundation, and they also sent me a liquid foundation in 2 shades of the liquid foundation, which neither of them are my shade, at least according to the description on the packet. Okay, so I'm just putting on the primer. But according to the description on the packet, we're looking at a cool medium and a warm neutral. So shade 2 and shade 2.5, neither of which I appear to be. I'm more of your Pella shade, porcelain, fair, snow colored shade. That's intentional. I don't like getting sun on my face. I know it causes premature aging. I have the primer on. The primer feels like really awesome. I don't know, it has no smell, so that's fantastic. Yay. I like things that don't have smells. Yeah, I don't know what exactly is in this, but I'm sure you can find it on their website. All of their ingredients are listed on their website, but this is fantastic. Oh my gosh, it feels so baby soft. Oh my gosh, it is not, there's no silicone-y texture to this. I don't know about the pore filling claim, but I don't have very large pores anyways. But this feels like really, really nice. I'm sorry, there's a mirror down here. That's why I keep looking down, so I'm sorry about that. But this feels super silky. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. What I thought I would do is I would try the cream foundation of the lightest shade that I was sent, which is the cool medium. I thought I would try this. Let me massage this to kind of mix it up good. It says apply sparingly with foundation brush or sponge. In this case, I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender Dupe by Shop Miss A. I'm sure I've mentioned this a dozen times on my videos. I prefer applying cream foundations with a beauty blender. I do not like using a foundation brush for creams. But for mineral foundations, obviously I'm going to use a brush. I've heard that some people can use a beauty blender for that, but I prefer not to. And then this is the Mineral Matte Foundation Sample Medium Beige. So I'm going to try the right side of my face is going to be the liquid foundation. So let's go ahead and hop right into this, if I can open it. All right, so I'm just going to put it on my disc, my little candle topper, and squeeze some of that out. And it's barely coming out. Hold on. Very barely coming out. All right, there we go. And it says use sparingly, so that is what I will try to do. But there it is on my disc. It is a nice texture. It's not too liquidy. It's not too whippy. It's a nice medium. Again, this is going to be too dark for me, so just be aware that this is still, let's not hold it against the company. This is just what I was sent in the samples. I didn't really get to pick what went in the sample package. This was kind of just some things they put together. And I just paid one flat rate for it. Okay, so it's on my Beauty Blender dupe. And wow, for this to be shade 2 cool medium, I'm pretty impressed with the shade, given that it doesn't it doesn't seem to be that much darker than my skin. So okay. I don't know, smell-wise, it smells like a baked cake. It smells like a vanilla cupcake. How is that possible? Wow, I mean, even for me to be congested, I can smell that it smells like a cupcake. So I'm liking that. That's awesome. I know I'm weird. I just don't like the super strong herbally smells, but I'll take a smell like this any day. And it looks like my coverage is a medium coverage. I don't have concealer on here, so okay. I do like it. It's not terribly matte. It's not completely matte. It's like a nice satin matte, not completely flat. So I do like that. I don't like a completely matte foundation. And I don't know what they claim as far as their liquid foundation, but it's a nice satin matte if that's what you're looking for. I still have like a little bit of a glow to my skin. Hey. All right, so I do like it. I like this. This is very nice. If nothing more, woo, you can get your sweet fix. Yeah, I would say this is medium. It does not feel like it's going to set without some powder. I mean, it's not tacky, but it's got a little stick to it. So we'll try, see what happens as far as its setting. I'm not sure how it's going to set. But let's move on to the Mineral Matte Foundation Powder. And this one is also in a medium shade. This is medium beige. I'm going to do that on this side of my face. And I'm going to use my Eco Tools. I have an Eco Tools bamboo brush. And I like using this one for mineral powders. It's a nice long kabuki. Okay, so let's see what happens. I have some in my cap there. Probably not a good idea to wear black today, but I am. All right, so I'm blending it in here. One thing to note, I used to be into Bare Minerals years ago when they first came out. I loved it, but it did not love me. I had a reaction to the mineral powder because of some bismuth that was in the product, and it caused an itchiness to my skin, especially in the heat. So in the summer when I would go outside, it would my pores would expand, and then I would get these like painful prickles all over my face, and it would cause me to itch. And it turns out it's bismuth that is in a lot of the mineral foundations, And that is actually not something they put in their foundation, so I'm very happy about that. That means I won't have the sharp stabbing pains on my face. I never understood, because I had friends and family who also used Bare Minerals. I don't know if they use that anymore, and I definitely don't use it. But they may or may not have taken that out, but they weren't having problems. I was the one with the problem. So, you know, I thought I was just like an anomaly, and then after doing some research, I found out that's why, and I was like, well, that explains it. It's not just me. There are people out there who suffer from the same thing, so I just stopped using the Bare Minerals. All right, so I'm gonna be honest. I am not seeing anything beyond super light / barely there foundation. If you know me from, you know, my other videos, if you don't, welcome. I am Megzamuse, but I am more fond of light to medium foundations that can build if needed. I mean, I'll do a light foundation. A light foundation day is not something that I'm opposed to. I just tend to like more of a light to medium. I would say this is extremely light. Let me apply a little more and see what comes of this. So, if you can see, yeah, it's not really covering my red right there, but if you can see, I have hyperpigmentation here, and it's there. It's bam, it's there. And right here, I have some redness, mainly from having congestion and having a cold, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. This side seems to have had a little bit more coverage, being the cream side. I don't know, what do you think? Cream and mineral. All right, so this is the result that I have here. I have to say that both sides are really smooth, so that's fantastic. Smooth skin, yay. Another thing that I received from them is their setting powder sample, and it comes like this. And we'll try that. We'll give that a shot. I'll put it on with the same brush, because I am out of brushes right now. They are all being cleaned, and this was the one that I saved out. All right, so this is the setting powder. And I have to say, that's nice. That's smooth. I don't know how long lasting it's gonna make the foundation, but I like it. It's very smoothing. And it didn't give me like a white outlook. Okay, let me put it on me. This is almost kind of like what I imagine the mineral veil for Bare Minerals would have been, using it over your mineral foundation. And it didn't really smooth out the mineral foundation, but I mean, it's still smooth no matter what. So between the two, I would definitely go the cream foundation. That would be my preference if I were to purchase full sizes. Two other items that I received that I am supremely excited about. One of them, I'm buying the full size, hands down. I'll just tell you now, yes, it's in advance. I'm telling you before showing you. One of them is the dry wet eye powder sample in the color blush. And as you can see, it's an iridescent lavender color. Now, here's why I'm buying this. This is an extremely versatile color. I found that it works great as a highlighter if you're looking to get really funky on the cheekbones. Fantastic. This would work good to cover like a nude lip balm. You could give it an iridescent color by applying this. But if you're using it as an eyeshadow, I was told by Faith, their marketing person at withSimplicity, who manages the website. So look, if you can see the sheen, I hope you can. It is a lavender iridescent color, and it's very light in pigment when it comes off. That is why they say you can do it wet or dry. If you want a richer color, you can wet this and apply it. You can also, they provided a eyeliner brush, and this is the eyeliner brush right here. And what you can do is wet this, dip it in there, and create a line of the lavender. And let's see, wet. Let's see if I can do this wet. So, okay, the top is wet and the bottom is not wet. So you can see there is definitely a different color, a deeper color on top using a wet. You can see that. Okay, so I really do like that. I will apply it. I do have a brush with me for eyes. So let's see what I have here. It is a loose mineral, so you know there's going to be some fallout. So be aware if you don't like fallout, then I don't know if mineral eyeshadows are really going to be the way to go for you. But I will apply it real quick. This is, now you have to remember, this is going to be lighter because it is not wet. This is straight from the jar dry, but I still think it has an amazing color. I mean, I'm in love. I'm truly, truly in love. I'm a big purple fan, so it's like they almost knew that when they sent this to me. And then to have it like this, so versatile, oh my gosh. They are. And that's as much as I'm going to do as far as the eyes go. And just so you can see, I didn't get any lip color or anything like that to sample, so I'm sorry I don't have any of that to sample. I'm sure they're wonderful. But yes, Irina, Faith, you can expect an order of the dry wet eye powder sample, powder blush shade. And last but not least, the dry or wet eye powder in gingerbread. Now this is full size. They sent me a full size eyeshadow. Yes, there's the back of it, nicely labeled. Okay, so this I did try on I swatched on my hand. App that will, you can seal it off so it's not going to spill everywhere. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the cap. And I'm going to show you, since I already have the purple on my eyes, I'm not going to put this on my eye because I feel like it'd just ruin it. But I'm going to show you this. There is so much sparkle, but like without being glittery, like bam glitter. There's so much metallic-y sparkle to this. This is true gingerbread in my opinion. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. With fall coming up too, this is going to be an amazing color to wear. And that is all I have for you from withSimplicity. Their foundation wise, I would go cream over the mineral. My favorite of all is going to be the dry wet powder blush shade of eyeshadow because it is amazing. But they have some of everything. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again very soon. Bye, my muses.